What's up everyone? I'm going to be talking about how to know who to gank. How do you combine certain heroes to kill other heroes? It's one of the most difficult things in Dota because it basically requires you to understand heroes' weaknesses, your hero's strengths, and put them all together, and also adapt these things to what items do they have, right? What items does the Storm have? Can we kill him if he has a Bloodstone? Can we kill him before the Bloodstone? These are some of the hardest questions in Dota to answer, and frankly, I want to try to make it very simple for you here today. I want to give you the best formula to know, especially as a support player or a playmaking core, right? Either one, doesn't matter. And how should you think about that? So we're going to be looking at two games. One as a support, specifically following GH on his Nyx Assassin, and another following a core player. And now, let's get into it. Also, if this is a topic you're curious about, how to gank and how to know how to kill them, like the video. It helps me make more content just like this video. Obviously, we put out videos every single day here on this YouTube channel, and a like for the algorithm helps out your boy Speed. On top of this video, I'll be making a monkey replay analysis soon for the main website. So I just played in a pub, I played monkey mid against a Morphling. I was playing extremely aggressive, getting inside the enemy jungle, and really just experimenting with the new style of mid that I've been seeing from players like Chris Luck and Thompson for the past few months. So if you're interested in that content, go check out the main gameleap website in the description below. It's very cheap. I put out a lot of content there, basically a video every single day, whether it's from me or another top tier creator over on the website. So hopefully I'll see you there. And once again, it's just down in the description. So the reason why I want to show this GH Nyx Assassin game to you in particular, to really show how to gank and what you need to be thinking about, is he's having a very difficult game, right? His team is 3k behind at the 9-minute mark, which often just spills disaster, right? It basically says that you're going to lose. But in this game, they actually managed to make a comeback. It wasn't a clean one, but I want to show you how his ganking, even though it wasn't flawless, has a reasoning behind it. There's theory behind it and consistency, and that's what I want to show. So let's talk about it. I'm going to first explain to you how I like to think about ganking and how I believe these pros also think about ganking in a nutshell. So let's look at the enemy team comp. They have a Storm Spirit. Nyx Assassin is a traditional counter to Storm Spirit. He's also a counter to Pango, Puck, Phoenix, so I definitely understand why they picked it. Even Mana Burn is good against Slark. But let's say GH wants to kill the Storm, right? Let's say Storm is having a very good game and they want to try to kill the Storm Spirit, right? Who do they need to kill him? Well, they need a combination of heroes, right? Just the Nyx Assassin, or just the Doom, or just the Void Spirit won't be enough. Storm is way too tanky. It won't be enough. Maybe if Doom finds the perfect scenario, it could work. But he's probably going to need a combination of heroes, and most people don't even think of this ever in their games. You need to think about the combination of heroes. So who does he need to kill the Storm? I would argue him plus the Void Spirit could get it done, him plus the Disruptor would be close, and him plus the Doom would probably get the kill. The issue with getting a core this early into the game though, 9 minutes in, is that if you gank with them, you're going to put them most likely out of position if you're invading the jungle, and you're going to stop them from farming. So often, you're going to want to talk to your support, right? The first hero you're going to want to look at to know if you can gank with them, or think about if you can gank with them, is your support. So in this game in particular, he's got a Disruptor. That can be a pretty solid combo, which we'll see in a bit. And now we're going to see that come into fruition, and this is just a sign of a high MMR player. If you guys never do this, or never even consider to do this, frankly, you're just not optimizing your heroes, and you're not looking at the enemy team comp as well. Right away, we see a smoke come in from the Nyx Assassin and the Disruptor. Maybe they could have brought the Void Spirit as well. In fact, I would have liked to see them bring the Void Spirit because, as I said, this is going to be a close kill. Couple reasons. Disruptor plus Nyx Assassin, they both do a fair amount of damage, but he is not level 6, which is going to make the initiation very hard and make them lack 250 pure damage from Nyx Assassin ulti. But they still go for it anyway. This is the thing about a high MMR game. Guys, I am not good enough at Dota. No one is good enough at Dota to do the exact numbers every single time they're going for a kill. It's not possible. So sometimes you have to take chances. Take chances. Say, hey, Disruptor ulti plus my next stun might kill Storm. And that's exactly what we're going to see here. So they go on the Storm, they follow it up with the Disruptor ulti, a lot of auto attacks, and the Storm gets out. You might be like, Speed, why would you even bother showing us this example? You're just wasting our time. No, this is one of the best things you could see. Pro players mess up, but they take chances. They look for opportunity. They even hunted a Storm here, number 1, because they have a good ward, and 2, because they felt like they had the combination of heroes to kill him. It didn't work out, and now they're going to get punished for it, but really, I want you to think about that, right? You have to start thinking about this. Pros make mistakes, but good mistakes, right? Sure, their team gets team wiped. That has nothing to do with the fact that they just ganked the Storm. But really, you have to look at Dota like this. Alright, let's finish off the GH replay with just 2 more kills. Once again, he knows he counters Storm. This is probably one of the main reasons he picked this hero. I don't know that for sure at the moment. All I'm saying is, you need to know your matchups, right? Think about the heroes you're good against and coordinate around your teammates. If you think your teammates won't listen, well, then you need to optimize your heroes to heroes that solo kill. Right, I'm going to make this very clear. If you can't ever communicate and work with your teammates, you shouldn't be picking heroes like Nyx Assassin unless it's literally your best hero. Heroes that are much better than that, or heroes that are good solo killing, or heroes like Skywrath Mage, maybe you should consider that then. But really getting into this clip, once again, he's good against Storm, so he goes out of vision, comes in with the Vendetta, understanding that he can look for a Remnant to spike Carapace. That's the #1 way to counter Storm. That, or you can counter an Overload charge. So obviously that's what he's going to look for. Might not be the option, might just leave a stun to set up. In fact, in this case, he just banks on the Storm animation and Storm reaction time to go on him. Followed up by the Q of the Void Spirit. You have to set these things up. There's no way Storm dies without the Void Spirit here, right? And that's exactly what we see. Void Spirit Q to control the Storm, followed up with the Disruptor ulti. That's the only way to kill the Storm here. It's either that or they get Doom in the action. Doom wasn't in position, so it's that simple. We're not going to wait for the Doom. I'm going to use the resources I have around me and the heroes that are willing to work with me, and that's what you should do in solo queue. You should often synergize with a player that is doing well and that can snowball with you and make plays happen with them. Frankly, this Void Spirit is tilted, so I doubt that they're synergizing that well, but it's just something that high armor players naturally do, and everyone else kind of has to start thinking about. I'm not saying that to put you down, I'm just saying that as a reality for improvement. And finally, just to show off the support combo of Nyx Disruptor one more time, only because Nyx loves working with other supports. What is the reason? They often will provide the setup for Nyx Assassin. This is not a guarantee. Nyx can be the setup hero. It's a bit unreliable, but if you have the right matchups, he can be. But a couple of combos that I actually want to show you, one in particular, as I'll go through my replays here. If we go to Dream League Season 13, the finals. EG against Team Secret, we see the Nyx Assassin paired with the Winter Wyvern. Why is this a good combo? Nyx Assassin does not have to blind stun. You curse into an impale. It makes a lot of sense, and this is often how you want to draft and gank. If we were to look at this game, which frankly I was considering doing for this video, the Winter Wyvern set up on the IO Slark with the Nyx Assassin. They went together, and they used the fact that their heroes synergize to pick on the IO and the Slark, who they counter. And that's exactly what you need to do every single game. You have to update that information base every single game, and we see that here. Disruptor sets up, basically guaranteeing the stun from the Nyx Assassin. I shouldn't say that, but obviously then the puck can't jaunt, which makes it far easier to stun him, and they secure the kill. Synergy is a quality of players who are going to improve, and specifically of high MMR players. I rarely ever see the synergy unless it's completely unintentional and pure coincidence from low MMR players. So just think about that, guys. Alright, I love this game so much. There's actually so many good points here. Reason is like, he was actually somewhat struggling this early game. In fact, I'm going to show you a bit here. So obviously he's just pushing in the wave, gets the tower, blah, blah, blah. But what you need to do, especially if you're getting better and better, what you need to think about is, if you fail a gank, what would enable you to actually succeed in the gank? You shouldn't always look at a failed gank as, okay, I can't ever kill that hero. You should look at it as, what else do I need to kill that hero? What would I need next time? And I think Weehaw does that this game, and it really enables him to actually get kills. Whether or not he thinks about it doesn't really matter. It's just such a big deal. So upcoming here, we're going to see him run into Zeus. A good hero to run at when you get ahead. He happens to be level 8. The Zeus has been having a very tough game laning against Weehaw. Don't blame him. So what does he need to do, right? When he's playing against the Zeus, Pugna, just think about it. Even if you've never played Pugna before, you need to be able to look at Zeus and say, what am I looking for if I'm trying to kill him? What do you need to look for if you're trying to kill Zeus's Pugna? Well, let's just look at Pugna. What is Life Drain? It's a channeled ability. Can Zeus cancel the channeled ability? Wow, the answer is yes. What do you know? So all you have to do is say, if he uses the ability that prevents me from getting off my life drain, I can kill him, or at least come close. And that's exactly what we're going to see here. Weehaw goes to the side, stays out of vision, waiting for the lightning bolt to come out, right? And that's exactly what we see here. I think he might have went anyway, to be honest, just to harass the Zeus. Frankly, like, there's no problem with just doing half of a hero's HP damage, especially if they don't have HP regen, because it just puts him in a very awkward spot to play the video game. But because he cast the lightning bolt, Weehaw knows he can easily go for the life drain, doesn't pick up the kill on Zeus, but what do we know? Zeus lives on 145 HP. Is there any hero on his team that can deal 145 damage? I know that sounds like a stupid question. It's actually meant to be a stupid question. Yes! It's like literally any of them. Any of them. So, if he was to want to kill the Zeus again in the future, He could say, all I need is a Fade Bolt, or even if it's on Lich, it's the same thing. Well, maybe he could kill Lich. Lich has quite a bit less HP than Zeus, but you can even look at it like that, right? Just to learn a hero. Oh, I did about 900 damage to Zeus. That means if I get off half of a life drain or pieces of a life drain onto a hero like Lich, I'll probably kill him. Therefore, you can figure out who you can gank and who you cannot. And we're going to see this come into fruition in a little bit, and it really just makes me happy to see, because even if they don't do this on purpose, like literally think about it, high MMR players, I don't think they think about it. I think they just naturally do it, right? They just think of these things on the spot because of how much Dota they've played. But for you guys, you want to try to think about it, and then eventually it'll become intuition. So upcoming here, he respawns, and we're going to see exactly what I'm talking about, and this is what you have to do. Hey, Rubik, I think if we work together, we can go kill them. Rubik walks over, you smoke, you kill them. You see how he's pinging the Rubik? Does this look like your pubs? Yes, it probably does, because frankly, people struggle to communicate. This is the highest of MMR bracket, and they still struggle to communicate. You have to be the player who makes things happen, especially if you're playing a playmaker. Pugnut cannot go solo kill everybody out the proper items. He doesn't even have an Aetherlance. He doesn't have a Dagon. So it's unlikely he's going to solo kill. So work with your teammates that enable you. They smoke up, he pings out the person he wants to kill, and they go kill him. Basic, right? If you want to gank people, use this formula. Figure out who you need to kill them, smoke at them, and ping them. There you go. You're welcome, because that is actually one of the highest MMR things you could do in Dota that almost no one does. And yeah, here we go, a hero that has, what do you know, about 1,000 HP, actually quite a bit more, so it would be almost impossible for him to solo kill this Arc Warden, right? If we couldn't kill an 1,000 HP Zeus, no way he's killing a 1,400 HP Arc Warden, right? But with the help of the Rubik and the Fade Bolt with the Crep, the kill happens. In fact, they had Puppy to clean it up. Puppy just coming in with the KS. But obviously they didn't need him there. He would have died anyway. But hopefully that makes a lot of sense, guys. I know some of this might seem theoretically basic, but pros, really what they do properly or better than everyone else is not always some advanced understanding of the game or some crazy play. It's a profound understanding of fundamentals, right? They're good at the basics. They know how to work together. It's like first grade, you know, like the kids who succeed are the ones who work together with their classmates and do well and help each other out with their homeworks and things like that. that was like the dumbest analogy I ever made, but I think it makes some sense. And really, I'm just going to play through the next segment of the game before we end up this video. I'm going to end it just watching him run around with his teammates. He pings out to Celestrack, constantly pinging him out, telling the Rubik, come here, right? Because without the Rubik, it's very hard for him to go on the Leshrac. So much so that he understands what he has to do, so he sidesteps the Leshrac stun. Obviously, fight going on. Now with the help of his teammates, he can continue to cause chaos as a playmaker, right? This is what you have to do. And yeah, we're going to keep on going now. This is an insane outplay. Frankly, this is the type of thing that allows you to get to like pro status in my opinion. Like this kill, no teammates. Lightning Bolt was not forced, but he just was able to calculate the damage on the spot. Like, some of it is just taking a guess, to be honest, or just kind of using previous knowledge to take it, once again, an educated guess. But as we'll continue to watch this fight here, really good kiting in and out, using the help of Puppy to get the slow onto the Leshrac, which guarantees the Nether Blast, continuing to kite out, good stun from the Centaur, Puppy putting in work, and they're just working together to clean up the fight. If he tries to do this alone, he's going to die, and it's GG. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you learned a lot. I think this is one of those topics on Dota that there's no way I can make it a video explaining every single scenario. So instead, I wanted to really give you the base understanding that even though people might understand or have heard of before, just never implement. You have to start implementing this, not all the time. You don't have to 10 times in the game smoke with your teammates. Just here and there, if you think you need a little bit extra damage to get a kill, go do it. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe to once again help our channel grow. I appreciate it. Yeah, peace.
Are you tired of being hard stuck at your rank? Over at gameleap.com, we have a library of hundreds of guides authored by pro players and coaches covering literally every aspect of Dota. Whether you're looking to master a new hero or role, or just polish up your existing skills, GameLeap is the proven place for competitive gamers to hone their craft and unlock their secret potential. Hit the link on screen right now, to take advantage of our special offer for a 25% discount, guys, 25%, and start your journey today.